So last night I had a dream. I was being chased by a bunch of Arsenal fans, and I was so scared. I turned around and shouted, Antonio Adan! And they all scattered around, scattered around like cockroaches. They all ran away in fear. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not here yesterday, it was a fun day. It was one of the best days ever because Arsenal uh, pretty much did not make the Europa League quarterfinals. So, anyway, we're here today, gathered here today to actually just react to the um, quarterfinal draw. I'd like to welcome you to the Football Power Hour. My name is Botswana Papi. Go ahead and make sure that you hit the like button because you know what? We in here in the cut on this Friday. It's a Friday. If you're not gonna hit the like button on a Friday, you're never gonna hit the like button. You gotta make sure you hit the like button. You gotta make sure you support your boy. And let's talk about the finalists. We got obviously what's this? We got Bayern Leverkusen, right? We got Feyenoord, the Dutch team. We got Juventus, Italian team. We got United, English team. Obviously, we got Roma, Mourinho's Roma, Italian team. We got Sevilla, Spanish team. We got Sporting Club de Portugal, Portuguese team. You smart. We got Union Saint Gillois. I don't even know how you pronounce that, but that is a Belgian team. I should be able to pronounce it. All right, I see the two gentlemen right now about to actually put the hand in the thing in the pot to draw the balls and the first team to be drawn. I really want Union Berlin or Sporting. Man United get Sevilla. Another Spanish team. I'm tired of eating Spanish. Oh my goodness. I'm tired of paella. I'm tired of sangria. I'm tired, man. Oh, you know what? It's all good. Juventus is going to be drawn. Okay, let me just make sure that I'm updating this right here so that it's so United versus Sevilla. That's the first one in there. Ooh, Juve versus Sporting. That's also going to be another one. Juve versus Sporting. Who else? Who else? Who's going to be next? We have Bayern Leverkusen. Oh my goodness. Bayern Leverkusen. Bayern Leverkusen. Who's going to be the next one to face Bayern Leverkusen? Oh, Union San Gelois. They get the easy one. Leverkusen versus Union. That's all good. It's okay. Pep Guardiola did not get an easy lineup in his time, anyways. He did not get an easy. Feyenoord get the Dutch team. Let's see who Feyenoord is going to get next. This is like a race to see how quickly I can type. Yeah. How you spell Feyenoord again? Oh yeah. Now I remember. Roma versus Feyenoord. OMG. This is going to be a good game. Feyenoord versus Roma. There are the games, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, make sure you hit the like button. I was quickly trying to keep up with the draw, but that is how the last eight will be playing out. My goodness, we have United versus Sevilla. I'm tired of that, but it's all good. Juve versus Sporting, and then Bayern Leverkusen versus Union, and Feyenoord versus Roma. So the winner between Juve and Sporting will be the first one to advance, first team in the semifinal, and they'll win. They'll be the face the winners of United and Sevilla. Oh, so we're possibly after we eat Spanish paella, we're going to go ahead and face either Juve or Sporting. It might be the return of Pogba. Oh wow. Okay. All right. So between Feyenoord and Roma, obviously they have to play the winner of Bayern Leverkusen and Union, and that is going to be Roma. Obviously, is going to go through. Oh man, this is lining up for a Mourinho masterclass in the final. This is not good. So Feyenoord Roma is going to face. I mean, Roma is going to face Leverkusen. Let's be honest. That Union team is there for the taking. They played Union Berlin, and the first leg was 3-3, and the final leg was an interesting game because Berlin did not show up. They lost 3-0. So the aggregate score was 6-3. Union San Luisa actually at the end of the day they were very good, on the second leg. So this is going to be interesting. I think that it's not an easy road to the final, but Man United should win versus Sevilla and go ahead and Bayern and beat Bayern Leverkusen. That is my prediction of how this is going to go. Also, let's just wow, 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 wow. We know Ten Hag is ready for any team, though. Interesting. I think Ten Hag. We're going to see Ten Hag go all the way to Budapest. It's going to be an interesting next couple of weeks because the final is on the 31st of May. But the main thing is we have a lot of games before that, before we reach the final. So Sevilla is the first one. We have to drink some sangria, eat some paella, eat some some good burritos. And then we're gonna go ahead to Bayern Leverkusen. That is my prediction of how we're gonna make our way to the final, and who knows who we're gonna face at the final. It's going to be a very, very interesting matchup. And as you know, or you might not know, about an hour ago, we did have the Champions League draw as well. I was gonna do a stream for that, but I was like, nah, let me just go ahead and do the Manchester United one. So let's react to those Champions League matchups real quick. And so obviously this time around, what's his name? Pep Guardiola. He's the person that usually has the lucky draw, and it all ended in one interview. That interview that Ten Hag gave pretty much said eras can come to an end. Guess what? This lucky era that Pep Guardiola has always been enjoying has now come to an end because he does not have an easy draw. Let's go ahead and talk about the fact that Manchester City face Manchester City. Oh my goodness. Manchester City face Bayern Munich. It's going to be the return of Cancelo. He's going to come home and take it from them. This thing I told you, Pep Guardiola, letting Cancelo go, it's going to come back, bite you in the backside. And guess what? Oh, it's poised for Bayern Munich Nagelsmann masterclass. We can't wait for that one. We're definitely going to watch that one. Another interesting thing about the Champions League draw is that AC Milan are playing Napoli. So that means Napoli are probably having the relatively easier road to the final. Another quote unquote easier road is Real Madrid. You know, we all know what Real Madrid can do. As Chelsea, they know, they remember very well. I don't know how my Chelsea friends feel about this Real Madrid matchup in the quarterfinal in the Champions League draw. So quarterfinal draw. So it's going to be an interesting game, especially when they go to Stamford Bridge, because we know Graham Potter has been struggling. The easier matchup really was the Benfica versus Inter Milan tie. I think that when Inter Milan gets, no disrespect to Benfica, they're a very, very good team. They actually did really excellent. They got here by merit, you know, but at the same time, Inter Milan have got a guy called Lautaro and Lukaku. And I got a strong feeling that Lukaku is going to catch form just at the right time. And who knows? Maybe we might end up seeing Lukaku in a Champions League final. Who would have thought would say that? Yeah, and we already talked about Man City and Bayern, obviously, and the fact that I feel like this is gonna be a really good game. Bayern Munich have a lot of depth. They're a very strong team. Shout out to you, Kush. Shout out to you, Bill. Oh, Barcelona, Betis, and Xavi. Donde está Chelsea? Den. Hala Madrid. Yes. Shout out to Bill. Bill says we got another Spanish team. Then we could meet Pogba's Juve. And if Roma do the business, we meet Jose in the final. Is it rigged? It is definitely feels like it. It's got undertones of a rigged competition. Who would have thought that Ten Hag would face Mourinho in the final? I'm honestly predicting that that's just probably going to be the flow. That's going to be the flow. I agree with you so much, Bill. But where are you, Chelsea Dan? We need to talk about this Real Madrid matchup. So make sure that today, when we're doing the happy hour, you're around, so we we can at least talk about it, you know. And yeah, make sure also everybody that tuned in, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. This was like a quick little reaction to the UEFA Europa League quarterfinal, semifinal, and final draw. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about Sevilla. I was tired of eating Spanish, but here we are. You can't always dictate what's going to get on the plate. You just have to make sure you're there to feast. And Ten Hag, if there's anybody that can help us feast, it's Ten Hag. Let me see if I can find the little thing I want to share real quick before I leave, before we get out of here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Take a look at this, all right? Take a look at this. This is Eric Ten Heisenberg. Look at what he does to managers. This is Newcastle. You see David Moyes standing right there. He loves the turkey. Look at that. He's ready for the next one. And if it's gotta be Sevilla, it's Sevilla, you know. And look at Pep Guardiola. Big shout out to y'all for tuning in, y'all. It's the Football Power Hour. Happy Friday. This was a quick little stream. I will see you all tonight or rather this evening, in a few hours, we will be doing the happy hour. I've got a couple of distinguished guests. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You have to make sure that you're there. Hit the notification bell. Make sure. Let me see if I can find that little thing real quick. There we go. Like and subscribe. It's the Football Power Hour.
You're watching the Football Power Hour with Botswana Poppy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.